Hey guys, Garfield Lightning here, and you're watching Pokemon Crystal Randomizer Cinco Bingo. This is Losers Round 2. Ouro was dumped into Losers. A bit of a shock, really, his defeat by fire. So, you know, he's gonna. This is both these guys' last chance in the tournament. So, wasn't expecting to see Ouro down here, but see if he can win out this time against Myzl, or if he will. Well, I mean, you know, you've seen what can happen in Randomizer over the course of the tournament. You never know what kind of things are going to happen here. So, having a look at this card, we've got a nice free goal in the middle. Pokemon has 4 moves sharing its type. That one shouldn't be a problem. You just need a normal type and teach it some of those normal HMs and Sweet Scent, and you're basically good to go on that front. But there's a few tricky goals on here, a few goals that can take a lot of time, like a Mineral Badge over there. Not on a diagonal, so maybe so if they can avoid that one, they will. But there's a few random there's a few, you know, Pokemon goals are always random. You've got things like a Pokemon with a Rock type move on there, Pokemon with 4 non-TM, non-damaging moves, which is on a diagonal too, so that's quite an important one. So yeah, we'll see how this one goes. I guess we will give them a countdown in the chat. We'll just confirm they're ready. Alright, I'll give them a countdown then. Alright, they should be getting going then. We'll have a look and see what these starters are. Let's see. Well, what day would they want to set it to today? They'd probably want to set it to the daytime because if you set it for the daytime, you can get a level 30 Pokemon on Route 45. But it looks like Ouro set his to nighttime, so he won't have that option. He'll have to go into Dark Cave to get that level 30 Pokemon. Well, actually, no, that doesn't work either, does it? That has to be during the day too. So he'd have to go and get the Suicune in Tin Tower if he wanted the level 30. Okay, I didn't see what they set their time to. I'm having a bit of lag on the restream here, so I don't know what they set their day to. But there's nothing too important that they need to set their day for in particular that I can see immediately on the card. Alright, so we got Phanpy, Spinarak, and Electabuzz. So Electabuzz could be decent, but Spinarak, if you get that, you can evolve that into an Ariados, which is on the card. But it looks like they're both going with the Electabuzz. And yeah, see how good that is. Cross Chop, Sacred Fire, Drill Peck. Yep, okay, that's I reckon that's good enough. Yeah, those are some pretty high power moves right there. Drill Peck is just a great move in general. 80 power and 20 PP. Pretty decent coverage, I think, because they have Cross Chop to deal with those rock types that resist Sacred Fire and Drill Peck. Of course, Cross Chop isn't the greatest fighting move. It's powerful, but it's only 80% accurate. It only has 5 PP. I guess they want to do Sunday for TM21/27. It's not on the card, but I guess it could be a rock type move. Seems a bit of a niche play though. I feel like, you know, it would make a little more sense to go during the day for the level 30. That's Clefairy. Well, that is a nice early find for Myzl. you'll be able to catch that and evolve it into Clefable with a Moonstone. Oh yeah, and the Electabuzz is on the card as well, so it makes sense why they took that. Does mean they won't get the Spinarak information though, just have to hope that Ariados or Ledian show up somewhere. If they've picked, because your rival takes the starter that's on the right of the Pokemon you pick, if they'd have picked the Spinarak, they would have given the rival the Electabuzz, and then they would have been able to search for that in their Pokedex. So, Ouro just catching the Golduck. It's got a pretty decent moveset itself, and it has Headbutt, so you never know, we might see the Headbutt play. If you headbutt some trees up here, you can get a level 10 out of it, which is pretty nice this early on in the game. If it's something good, could give him a nice early advantage. If he ever runs into anything. Togepi, that's a baby! He can catch that. And that's a goal right there. Well, half a goal anyway. But even though it's just a Togepi, it is level 10, so it's not taking a lot of damage here. But Ouro catches it. That's one of the two babies for him. And Myzl finds a Togetic there. Alright, that's no good for the four non-TM, non-damaging moves, because all of those moves are damaging. But yeah, we do have a Stab, Slam, and a Mega Kick, so he only needs to teach 2 normal moves. Probably Cut and Strength, because you have to teach those to something. Could also teach Sweet Scent, that would work too. Alright, so the rival has a Phanpy, if I remember rightly. Let's see if Electabuzz can deal with this. Yep, looks pretty straightforward for Ouro. Good stuff. Not like you have to win that fight, but the experience is nice. You do want to get a bit of experience on your main before you go into Falkner's Gym, because the first Pokemon you face there is level 9. And that can be tricky, because usually you're a little lower level than that. Myzl the only one showing his opponent some respect by giving his rival a name. Of his opponent, rather. Myzl's not doing Garf strat. The stakes are too high for that. No catching tutorial today. Never a good play. I did it by accident and it helped one time. And I'm saddled with this curse forever. Yeah, the Electabuzz was the starter. And his moveset is looking pretty decent, so they'll probably stick with this unless they find something godly on the way. Fortress is nice, being 4 times weak to fire. Give them a fair bit of easy experience. So Ouro hasn't run into the Clefairy yet. So this could be some info that Myzlstyx maintains over Ouro for the time being. There's plenty more opportunities to see Clefairy, Jigglypuff, Clefable, or Wigglytuff. That's true, they are both female. Being female in this game is not great because it means you've got a slightly lower attack DV than if you were male. Now, I think Electabuzz's gender ratio might be 75% male. Yeah, it's 75% male. So being female means that its attack DV is between 0 and 3, so it's out of 15, so pretty low, but at least they both have that, so it's not like either one of them has a massive advantage over the other on that front. Myzl repelling right now. You don't often see repels being used this early. There's not a lot of grass between here and there, but it's quite nice to run into some encounters. And it looks like Clefairy's on this route as well, so that's nice for Ouro. Clefairy on Route 30 and Route 31. So now they both have that information. And that's already got 3 normal moves. So you just have to teach that 1 HM. Myzl going right up Sprout Tower. Presumably for HM05 Flash, which is on the card. Flash also helps with the 4 non-TM, non-damaging moves. No wait, he doesn't have anything with 3. Yeah, I was thinking of the moves of the same type. Oh yeah, he doesn't have an escape rope, does he? Might be a bit of an oversight on Myzl's end. Because the items are all randomized on the ground, so you can't pick up an escape rope up here like you can in the vanilla game. Got Jinx there as a level 9, but not too bad for Electabuzz with Sacred Fire. Rage. Yeah, that's not a great move. I mean, it's used in the speedrun, to be fair. But that's before you have your high power moves. And in a randomizer, you want those high power moves straight away. Oof, dynamic punch. That's nasty. But he was holding the Bitterberry, so immediately he cured himself of confusion. That could have been nasty had he not been holding that Bitterberry. Ha, there's a Clefable as well. So if they hadn't caught the Clefairy, then well, you got Clefable info right there. In Sprout Tower. Falkner's first Pokemon looks pretty straightforward to deal with. And nice critical hit with the cross chop there. Easy peasy. Didn't see what the TM was there. From Faulkner. You're always on the lookout for moves that would help you out a bit. A nice electric type attack would be good. Yeah, we found a level ball and a master ball so far in Sprout Tower. Level ball acting as a master ball for the purposes of this race, because all Pokemon have had their catch rates modified to that of Magikarp. Just to make it so that the goals where you have to catch Pokemon aren't decided, you know, massively by luck. You could, if the catch rates were kept the same, you'd never be able to catch. Well, you'd be very lucky to catch some of the legendaries that can appear on this card. So Myzl gets HM05 Flash. Ouro will probably come back for this later, if he feels he needs it. Oh, there was Letty info? I must have missed it. I assume that was on Myzl's side. Ah, it was on the Elder, was it? Okay. Now you can actually take I think it's 3 steps in a new area. And those initial 3 steps actually have immunity from wild encounters, so if you want to optimize your repel usage, you can take those steps and then use a repel. But he should have enough steps to get out of here anyway. Well, it depends on if he goes to check the TM or not in the basement, which he is doing. Is Ouro a bit rusty on movement? You can definitely go past the Pokemaniac without stopping. He did say that his, I think his thumb was, he had like a cut on his thumb or something, so maybe he's just taking it easy. But he finds the Magby in the basement, so that is really nice. That he's already has his 2 big Pokemon in Togepi and Magby. Is it 5 steps, really? That many? Goodness me. Looks like Ouro's not repelling for this little bit, just to see if he can get some information. There's certainly a lot of Pokemon goals that he doesn't have information on just yet, but it's early days. He's got a nice big pearl to sell there, and a lot of nice things he can sell. He should have plenty of money for repels and super potions and escape ropes if you want them. And well, he's buying loads of his Pokeballs. Loads of Pokeballs at the moment right now as well. I guess I'm a little surprised he spent that much money on Pokeballs, because buy all 3 Game Corner Pokemon is on the card, and you need 48,000 for that. And there's not really any there isn't a goal on the card that requires you to catch to have like 20 Pokemon or 30 Pokemon owned. So I don't know. I feel like that was excessive for the Pokeballs, but if he finds an amulet coin or something, that would really help him out in getting to 48,000. Oh, Myzl finds a baby there as well. That'll be the first baby he's seen, the Tyrogue. He was trying to put it to sleep. It doesn't help with catch an awful lot like it does in later gens. But I guess he doesn't feel he can weaken it safely with what he has. Because you got Drill Peck that's super effective, and Sacred Fire and Cross Chop, which are powerful moves, but he catches it. So that's his first baby. I don't know. I wouldn't call a card super free unless you see those Pokemon goals that are there. You never really know how free a card's gonna be until you see the decks. Myzl hits this guy. Bit of an error there. This guy has 3 Pokemon and a Zapdos. That's quite nice for him, actually. So at least he gets information out of this. We have the legendary birds on the card. Houndour can be on the card, but isn't this time. With Explosion. Woof! Nasty. Well. Now he has to beat the last Pokemon with his Clefairy on Tyrogue. And he doesn't have a lot for it. Oh man, critical hit does that little. Yeah, Electrum was particularly susceptible to things like Explosion, having pretty low defense. Looks like he might wipe here to the Fortress, but at least he got Zapdos information, but that means he's going to have to come back from Violet, I believe. He didn't center before Union. So yeah, punished hard for hitting that trainer. Don't try and use this to justify fish strats. So it looks like Left Twin has Zubat as the first Pokemon. That's potential information for the Golbat's coughing Grimer goal. I think it's level... Man, this came up recently. I think it's 22 that Zubat evolves into Golbat, so it's not too late. Ooh, Belly Drum. But he doesn't want to learn it. Man, Belly Drum's a cool move. I don't know. I think it would have been cool to teach that, but I guess he doesn't really think it's that valuable. I guess with something as frail as Electabuzz, it's always a bit of a risk going for Belly Drum. He hits him again? Myzl, no. What are you doing? Oh, and did Ouro die? Man, I was too busy reacting to Myzl hitting that spinner. And then I look at Ouro's screen and he's reset. Oh, it was an Aerodactyl with Hyper Beam. Oof. Nasty. Aerodactyl's got a lot of attack. And Electabuzz... The best move Electabuzz has to hit Aerodactyl is Cross Chop. So he's trying to put it to sleep to stop it from using Hyper Beam again, but Sing is not cooperating. Okay, there we go. But he's not hitting with Cross Chop, and he's only got one left. Oh no. Ah, that's unlucky, but he's alive. Could he... It looks like he might be able to win this time. Cool, man, surviving a 1 from that Hyper Beam. Looks like Ouro might be alright. Isn't a Magby there? That's a surprise. Because Aerodactyl was recharging, could have easily gone into Electabuzz and finished it off. With a Drill Peck, and then with the burn damage as well. Now I didn't see how many non-TM, non-damaging moves Magby had, but if it had if it had 2, then, you know, Milk Drink might have been nice for a 3rd one. Myzl has even more money than Ouro did because he picked up a Slowpoke tail in Union Cave. Ouro just can't seem to hit with Cross Chop to save his life. 80% accurate? More like 50% at the moment. But Ditto's wasn't too dangerous, so Ouro's fine. Alright, so if he's repelling here, I assume he's not getting the first item in Ilex. And the repel will wear off just before the tree so that he can pair... No, he's going for the item. I don't know why he repelled there then. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Because the repel will wear off well before the cut tree now, so if he wants to pair the repel with teach and cut, there'll be quite a stretch where he can get encounters. But maybe he wants encounters. There's lots of info he doesn't have yet, after all. But Voltorb's not going to help him. There we go. Cut over Psybeam, and that's is Pokemon with 4 moves sharing its type. Easy. Now is Myzl gonna teach Belly Drum? No. Dang it, dude. Belly Drum's cool, I would have liked to see it. But probably not that helpful. Hey Para, well, it's still early days yet. Myzl went up Sprout Tower, whereas Ouro didn't, so he's in Slowpoke Well right now. Ouro's on his way to Goldenrod. And, yeah, they both have, let's see, so they both have Clefairy, so they can both get the Clefable Weekly Tough Goal. Myzl has Ledian info and Zapdos info, which Ouro doesn't have. And Ouro has Zubat info that Myzl might get if he fights the left twin in the gym. If he fights the right twin, then he'll get different information. Because in Vanilla, the twins are just, depending on which twin you fight, they send out the same Pokemon but in a different order, but they're treated as basically as completely separate in the randomizer. Well, he's checking TMs up here, see if he can find anything that helps out, but it doesn't look like he saw anything he liked. Alright, which twin's Myzl gonna fight then? He's gonna fight left twin too, so he'll get the Zubat information as well. Ouro forgetting where he's going for a second there. He needs the coin case before he can check the Game Corner Pokemon. And the coin case is down here in the Goldenrod Underground. Well, when you're on the bike and you transition to a new route, then it plays the route music then. So there's that. Yeah, but he looked like he was going to check the Pokemon straight away. So I don't know if it's more, you know, that he wants the coin case right now for Bile 3 Game Corner Pokemon, or whether he just wants to see whether there's any Pokemon on the card in the Game Corner. Oh, we got Zapdos info too. Nice, nice, nice. So now the only info Myzl has over Ouro is the Ledian. So Ouro's going this way instead of going through the national park. Now I thought he set his day to Saturday, so presumably that was to do the bug catching contest, so I guess I'm a little surprised he's going this way now and not going to do the bug catching contest. Does a Shuckle with rest? Man, what a troll. And Myzl coming up to that Hyper Beam Aerodactyl himself. He's just resetting. Is that a wild Halkery? Hello? Hello? Well, looks like there's some Halkery guy in here, but I guess he's dead or something.
Hi, Garth.
Oh, there he is.
Hello.
Alright,
So how's it going? I'm getting the mixer pulled up right now.
Not bad, not bad. Ouro just hit an optional, but it has a Spinnerack, so I guess that's information if he...
Yeah, I was listening earlier.
Dose.
I was listening on my ride home. Didn't he hit a Pokemaniac in Union Cave too?
No, Myzl hit a hiker in Union Cave.
Oh, okay.
So that was Myzl, and he actually died to that hiker because...
Oh.
What was it? It was... I can't even remember what he... It was something with explosion, I think.
Well, did he at least go in the Pokemon Center on 32?
No, he didn't, so he had to come back. Then he hit the same hiker again, but the next time he beat him.
Ouch.
Oh, is that Ledian right there in the wild? Oof, very nice find from Ouro. Very nice. And now Myzl has absolutely no information that Ouro doesn't have.
Yeah, he found Spinnerack info and
then immediately ran to Ledian.
Yeah.
He's like, you hit that trainer, oh, Spinnerack info, and then, oh well, Ledian's right here. Never mind. Rock Smash, Detect, Drill Peck, Scratch. Not a good candidate for the 4 non-damaging moves. Haven't really seen anything that's a decent candidate. No, Ouro fought a Zapdos in the underground, so he has that information as well. Alright, he's checking the Game Corner Pokemon now. We'll see what they are. What have we got there? Execute, Blissey, Sudowoodo. None of those are on the card this time.
Cool, I got it all pulled up now.
But he's going to... it looks like he's going to get the 2 Sudowoodo to try and breed for the 3 eggs. But he only has 1 space in his party, so he's going to have to deposit 1.
Usually Ouro kind of has that foresight to plan a Pokemon on the PC before he goes into the Game Corner.
He's looking a little shaky today. I think he's I don't know. He's not quite as sharp as he sometimes is. He did say that he had some I don't know. I think he mentioned that he had some kind of cut on his thumb or something. That might be messing with his execution a little bit.
Hey Garth, Dark Cave leads to another road.
Oh, does it? Well,
Yeah.
well.
If you go deep enough.
Well.
Okay. So at least he'll have Sudowoodo info, so if he pulls a Garth and doesn't end up getting...
No.
If he doesn't end up poisoning the static, or
it's bad enough that I had Garth strats named after me. Now we've got to pull a Garth as well.
Now we got more Garth strats.
Alright, so he's going to the nickname screen, so he sees the Executor's female. He's going to save here and try and get a male Execute.
Wild Wigglytuff for Myzlstyx.
Ooh, nice one. I mean, he already has a Clefairy, so he could Moonstone that as well. And, did you just use Perish Song? Oh, well,
Yeah.
Hopefully it gets in then. Okay.
There's a time limit now.
He's able to catch it, so...
Okay.
Well, a little bit faster than getting the Moonstone and evolving it, just because he happened to run into it.
Yeah, I mean, I think the only situation where I think the Clefairy would be better is if 4 Evos was on the card.
Or if, I guess, 20 owned or 30 owned were on the card.
Right.
But meanwhile, Ouro is evolving his Clefairy, so that's a nice goal for him.
I always find Wigglytuff in Ilex Force in some way, shape, or form, usually through fishing here. It's always fishing encounter here, and I don't know why. Like, I've done like 5 ROMs where it's been the fishing encounter.
I never go fishing, so I wouldn't know.
Should try it sometime. Anyways, Ouro has confirmed that the executes are suitable candidates for one another.
Yeah.
And I believe he'll be proceeding onto the bug catching contest. Or, sorry, the gym. Did he go talk to the girl by the tree already?
Yeah, he went over there.
Oh, okay. Did he not participate in the contest?
He didn't, so which is a little odd because he did set his date to Saturday, so I was a little surprised to see him not go to the contest.
Well,
Because why would you set your date to Saturday otherwise? Because the default is
yeah, and
Sunday.
especially the time he set, which prevents him from getting 3 level 30s easily.
Yeah.
I mean, there are plays where not going to the bug catching contest can help. Like, on a card I did the other day, there was Snore on the card, so I set it to 5 minutes before midnight so I can grab the 2 berries there, and then they'd be reset on the way back. And then I had all day Saturday, so it's like I could have gone back to the bug catching contest if I needed to, but I eventually opted never to do it, and I still won.
So anyway, if Zapdos isn't in a nice place, we've got Articuno info in Whitney's gym.
Yep. Have they seen Moltres yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Just Zapdos and Articuno.
Okay. Yeah, Whitney's not playing around. That Thunder Articuno is
I don't think this is even Whitney. This is the trainer before Whitney, I believe. So
Oh, okay.
this is just the appetizer right here. dread to see what Whitney's gonna whip out.
Oh, this is Whitney.
Oh, this is Whitney. Never mind. I'm talking garbage. Don't listen to me. What do I know?
Let's see, what is Whitney gonna have, a Mewtwo?
We haven't seen one yet. I don't think.
Alright, let's try not to jinx the runners. Anyways,
Talking garbage. That's oh my god.
I was gonna say that, but I withheld that.
Look what happened. What's what happened, Pipa? Halka's taken the moral high ground against you. How does that feel?
I believe the egg can already be generated by this point, but it's super unlikely. I don't think Auro's gonna even check.
Yeah, he can. It's probably a waste of time to check now. He'll just do some other stuff, and then come back here with Fly later.
Yeah. If he ever gets Fly, dun dun dun.
I'd be very surprised if we saw Fly.
And Ouro was never seen again. Okay, Beedrill. I don't think it's on the card today. No,
Not
it's
this
not.
time. We've got information on most of the things on the card now.
Is that a Wild Zapdos?
Jeez, I wasn't seeing where Myzl was. I think this is the trainer in the underground with the Zapdos info.
Okay, yeah. I saw level 10, I was like, could be wild.
Alright, so Ouro, same full of Sudowoodo. It's a
Vileplume.
Vileplume. So, what was his plan for putting... Because Sing doesn't count. Oh, he's going to try and burn it with Sacred Fire. It doesn't kill, so... Okay, that's pretty deep. That's good. That's good. Because it doesn't kill. Vileplume's got a fair bit of special defense, so... And
Do you know what the
Fire,
percentage?
It's 50%, so it's pretty good.
Sacred Fire is 50% to burn?
Yes.
Jeez, I didn't know it was that good. I thought it was like 30.
Well, you know, it's a legendary exclusive move. It's gonna be good.
True. Alright, there's the burn. I believe he's going to try to catch it, just in case it has a rock-type move.
Yep, fair enough.
Okay. Or, you know, the 4 TM non-damaging moves. For non-TM damaging. For non-TM non-damaging moves.
Either way, it's not helpful for either of those, because they were all damaging moves, none of them were rock.
Damn. Oh, black glasses.
Black
Except...
glass.
Not on the card when you need them to be.
Ah, man.
Got her. Okay. So, Myzl actually going to go deposit Pokemon on the PC to make room for the Game Corner Pokemon.
Yep.
And Ouro, encountering Bill, so we might see him go back there later.
Bill appeared. Chuck a Pokeball. He's been in Clefairy before, right? I'm sure it'll work.
He's got a rock type move.
Oh man.
Anyways, Ouro is he gonna do the? All right, he is. Wait, all right, he's gonna go to the Mart. I believe he's just gonna go to the Kimono Girls. I was kind of confused when I saw him go up like towards Burn Tower. Usually people
Yeah,
do Kimono Girls first.
Yeah, I mean, you can check that item after the dance theater, and then you can just. But maybe he just wanted to. Maybe he wanted to find something to sell or something. But he seemed to have enough money, so. Well, anyway.
The only play where I think you would not want to fight Kimono Girls first is if you're running a traded poke and you don't want it to go over level 30 to stop listening to you.
I guess.
I did that the other day.
Really? Wow.
I ran a traded Kangaskhan.
And it got that high level? Goodness me. That's... Wow. It got to level 30 by Ekrutik? I mean, even if it's traded, that seems pretty insane.
It was 28 when I got to Ekrutik, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to fight the girls because it's gonna overlevel me. I want to get that gym badge as fast as possible. So
I see. So you just fought the whole gym before the dance theater. Wow.
Right. But it's very unlikely you'll ever have to be in that situation because traded Pokemon, have a low percentage of being good. Because out of the 251 known species of Pokemon, not all of them are runnable.
Hard facts dropped by Halfman. Scyther info, not bad, not bad.
Bug catching from Myzl? Oh, he's not there. What day is it?
He said it's a Sunday. But I think he just said it to like the standard. He didn't change the time or the day.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean bug catching.
I mean, bug catching contest has lately in the races I've been doing lately, bug catching contest has not paid off for me. It's been pretty terrible. But it can help. It can because the counters you see there don't show up in the Pokedex. Yeah,
that race where I said I skipped the bug catching contest, there was a Onyx Scyther there, but it ended up working out because the shiny was an Onyx.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay, so I think Ouro's still on the Kimono Girls while Myzl is making his way through the gym.
Mm-hmm. Yep, he's about to get Surf, which will be real nice for Electabuzz. I don't know if he wants to keep Sing. It's not a great sleep-inducing move, so I would probably be tempted to teach over it. But we'll see what Ouro decides to do.
Okay. Myzl is now seeing the Articuno on Whitney, so now he has that info as well. I wonder which one of them is going to dex that first. Because there's a lot of times where people would just choose the dex. I do it sometimes, like as soon as I get to Ekrutik, just so I have an idea of where to go afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, usually I do it after Chuck because that's when I have Fly, and then that's when, I've probably seen like most of the stuff that I would want to dex at that point.
Right, yeah. You can do it after Chuck, like if you just want to like go like as late as possible, or like you could do it around now if you want time to route it out and route out what you're gonna do.
I think if you have like a lot of information, then it can be helpful to dex it early, and then it might help you out with your routing early on. Like in my race against Tomo, because I dexed the Nidoqueen and the Nidorino and saw that they were both in bad spots, that meant that pushed me to not do one of the goals, and that helped me save some time.
Yeah, because one of the worst things you can do is just do goals that you don't need eventually, like buying all 3 Game Corner pokes, or especially like doing all 4 runes of Valve puzzles and then not needing them.
Jeez. Yeah, I think it's pretty. Yeah, I mean, usually if you're pushed to do something like do all the Ruins of Elf puzzles, then you'll know your route by then. In general, you don't want to do a long go like that unless you have to.
Okay, Ouro making quick work of the rival real quick, and we won't be able to hear. Oh wait. Oh, I haven't muted.
Yeah, I mean, I can't hear it, and because you were talking over it, they probably couldn't hear it either. Good job, Hal.
Pika is a master at cries. He can hear it
Yeah,
through
but
anyone's voice.
is he really?
He's a master.
I better hope you're right. All right, let's see if Myzl can status this vile plume.
You said that there was a Sudowoodo in the game corner, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
he crits the vile plume, so oh, he's not resetting.
All right.
Myzl, come on, don't pull a Garth. What are you doing?
I mean, but unlike Garth, he does have info on Sudowoodo.
Well, only if he buys it from the game corner.
It's on the card, so I wouldn't doubt that he's going to.
No, Myzl, come on! I don't want this to happen to anybody else. It was bad enough when it happened to me.
I mean, at least they're on the same row.
No, it's over. Mizzle's lost. It's over. I'm telling you, there's no coming back from this at all.
Is that the new lose condition?
It's just he's lost right now. Just go home, guys. I might as well just stop commentating, go make dinner. There's absolutely no coming back from this whatsoever.
Ancient power.
That's a rock move. Ooh. And there we go. Very nice.
Wait, Sacred Fire? Oh, he doesn't really need the burn chance anymore.
He taught it over cross chop.
Oh, he did? Okay. Looks like Sacred Fire.
He has Surf to deal with rock types now, so not like cross chop's going to be that useful.
Oh, go bad info. And
Oh, nice.
Since Myzl is also running the Electabuzz, he's going to get that rock type move too.
Yep.
See, Myzl's probably going to panic for a little bit because Ouro marked that goal, but he's going to be relieved once he hits level 25. I wouldn't say he's ignoring the corner goal, he's just putting off a little bit.
They're making me feel bad
Harder
now
to
by
do the wild Sudowoodo. Actually, with Sacred Fire, Sacred Fire on Sudowoodo would probably be good because it resists it.
So what? You'd have to buy the game corner of Sudowoodo, and then dex it in the wild, and hope it's in Johto, and then Sacred Fire it. Actually,
Sure.
I
didn't even think about it not being in Johto.
Yeah, it might not be in Johto.
Oh my god, he may have made a horrible mistake.
Does it work if you get it burned, paralyzed, or poisoned when it's on your side?
Wait. Oh, according to someone in chat, he saw it in Sprout Tower.
Oh, did he? A wild one? Oh, right. Why didn't he burn it then? If he's seeing a wild one in Sprout Tower, I don't know about that.
Maybe not to give Ouro the info.
It's not really. It doesn't really help though, because the Sudowoodo is right there, just always in front of before accuracy. Also, but he finds Venonat in Burnt Tower, so that's nice.
Apparently he tried.
Oh, is that what happened?
One PP didn't burn.
Okay.
So
Still, he still has to find that Sudowoodo, though. I feel like he was. Well, anyway, we should probably talk. This has happened like 5 minutes ago. I should probably move on with my life, but I'm still experiencing PTSD, so I hope you understand, guys.
So, how many babies does Myzl have? I remember hearing something about a Tyrogue earlier.
Yeah, that's the only one he has right now. I don't think he's seen any others, but I could be wrong. I don't remember seeing any on a trainer.
Yeah, Ouro's starting to have a path. If you can guess where Myzl found the Venonat. He's starting to formulate a path with the Scyther info they have. Or I saw Myzl get one, I assume Ouro got it too.
Yeah, that was the Scyther info was in the dance theater.
Yeah, so they got row 1, call 1.
Oh, there's Clef on a Clefone girl? Okay. Yeah, that does sound familiar, actually.
Actually, Ouro chose Knight, so he's gonna have to clock reset to get the 3 level 30s, unless he plans on chasing a roamer, which is not uncommon among these bingo players.
Yeah, either chase a roamer or we'll get the Suicune in Tin Tower, but that requires you to fight some pretty tough stages, so it's not great. But he has Zapdos info again, I think as if he didn't already have that.
or a reminder to Dex for Zapdos. And Exeggutor.
Don't miss Sacred
Be on
Fire.
the card.
And there's 80 power for Myzl.
Okay, so he's got the lastest number.
Yep,
He's going to proceed.
This is the only last in Johto who you can get a number from, so gotta fight this trainer to get for that Koala last goal. And it doesn't take you very long, so...
Yeah, I really feel like both of these guys already have a path to victory.
Do you think?
Mm-hmm. They have column 5, row 1, BLTR if Onyx is in a good spot. Or the Scyther info they have, I'm sorry.
Well, if they have if Zubat's in a good spot, they can do row 5 too.
Yeah, and TLBR if they can just find a sheep. That's not free at all. What am I saying?
There's actually they have info on a lot of stuff, so there's probably a few different paths they can attempt.
Mm-hmm. I'm just saying that we're definitely at this point not going to have a 4-hour race, and I'm thankful for that. I feel like everything should be findable.
No race in this tournament has gone above 3 hours yet, I don't think. We've had one that was like 2 hours 45 minutes, but no 3-hour races yet, and I don't think this will be one of them.
It's better than the last tournament, kicking off the tournament with a 4-hour race.
Well, I think I think in general this tournament people have been doing a bit more practice and stuff before their races, so
yeah, I was in that race. So
yeah,
definitely some improvements been done a lot among the people. Like Fire, who wasn't actually in the last tournament, is definitely, during the course of the last tournament, he definitely did a lot of races. Yeah, on the Discord.
Well, Fire was the one who put Ouro into losers bracket, of course.
Mm-hmm. So if you want to get good at bingo, or you want to give this a shot, we do have a Discord.
Yep, and races happen there all the time.
Okay. Golbat. Shucky, let's see what Shucky is. He's probably gonna check it a little bit later.
So yeah, they got info on they've got info on almost everything, I think. Just
so close. Snorlax has 2 non-TM, non-damaging moves.
Yeah, you really want 3 so you can use Flash in the last one, but I mean they have so much info they might be able to just completely ignore that goal anyway.
Mm-hmm.
They can do let's see, they could do because at this point they could, with the info they have, they could do column 1,
oh,
they could do column 4, they could do column
our timer
5.
stopped.
Yeah, they could do column 5, and then they could also do they could probably skip by all 3 Game Corner Pokemon as well. Do
Mm-hmm.
row 3, row 4, row 5, the LTR. That's 7 possibilities already. We haven't checked the Pokemon in the decks yet, so some of those might not actually be possible. But it looks like they've got a pretty they've got a pretty decent chance of being able to have a guaranteed path after Chuck.
I mean, if anybody could clear a bingo board in 40 minutes and 45 seconds, it's probably Ouro.
I don't know if I don't think. Well, I don't. Wow. I'd be. I don't know how would that even work. Would we ever be able to see that? I mean,
You just catch every Pokemon Go before you even get to Ecruteak.
seems a little insane.
Mm-hmm. Just a little.
Just slightly insane.
Okay. Magneton shouldn't be a problem for Sacred. Actually, wait, he didn't. Actually, he does have Sacred
Yeah,
Fire.
yeah, Sacred Fire, it'll be fine.
Thought
And if he
cross
doesn't, then Surf will probably 2-hit.
Ooh, there's a Mega Kick. I
Oh,
think he has revives though.
yeah, I think he bought some.
Oh yeah, he has a revive. My bad.
Okay, that's a little scary. There's a few, yeah, there's some tough trainers still to go in this gym, potentially. But yeah, but as for what's randomized, you have the Pokemon are randomized, the moves they learn are randomized, the items on the ground are randomized, the TMs are randomized, what they teach, and that's about it, I think.
Basically, Cinco Bingo means you have to have 5 bingos, diagonal, horizontal, or vertical, and they can overlap.
Yep, just as long as you have 5 lines.
Okay. Do you know what Pokemon they did for the Pokemon sharing 4 moves of its type?
It was, I think they both used the Clefairy they caught because it already had 3, Psybeam being the only one that wasn't normal type, so they could just teach Cut over that.
Oh, nice. Okay, Myzl now fighting the last with the phone number.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think Ouro's gonna have to worry about that revive. Oh, actually, never mind.
I mean, we still got Chuck to go, but
I feel like Ouro's gonna heal before Chuck.
well, he should do. I mean, it'd be insane not to.
You know, I have a hunch that he might invest in a healing item. Oh, he's gonna save. Okay, that's the next best thing.
Is he not healing?
No.
The absolute. What is he? Does he not have? What the heck, dude? He's crazy. He's lost his mind.
He's saved. We're fine.
Oh my God.
See, Bulbasaur. What are you worried about, Garf?
Jesus. Well, okay, but what about his next Pokemon? What if it's a Dragonite with Earthquake or something? It has ancient power, I guess, but I don't think it'll kill. Persian. Yeah, that's fast. That's fast. It might not die. I'm scared.
See, we're fine, Garf.
Oh,
crit. He knew he was gonna crit. So he didn't.
This guy, dude. Pre-recorded as heck.
Calculated. Alright, so now with that, Ouro can now begin the cleanup process of the card.
Alright, we'll presumably see a Dex check around now. I hope.
We're definitely gonna see a last call. There it is. Probably gonna check on the egg. Go for Roar. Actually, I don't know about Roar, actually. I feel like he's seen 90 Pokemon by now. He has to have.
It's pretty early still. I'd be surprised if he'd seen 90 already.
Okay, he's going to Ekritique.
Oh, is he not checking his Dex yet? Man, I want to see the Dex. I want to see the Dex. Show me the Dex.
Why did he fly to Ekritique just to go to the Pokemon Center?
Well, I don't think he's just going to the Pokemon Center. But,
I'll see what else there is to do in Ekritique on the card.
Well,
maybe he knows where the Venonat is. No, he's just going to.
He's just going to get his second level 30. Oh, he's getting the bike shop call. And he's going to surf through here, which is a little slower than going through the mountain. But we'll see if he gets any useful encounters here, I guess. We've got
He said surfing is slower than going through Mount Mortar?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh yeah, I can see it. For some reason, I was thinking you just had to surf across one body of water.
But maybe
it's 2.
Well, he didn't repel, so maybe he just didn't want to repel. If you don't repel, then it's faster to go over the water. On average.
Okay, so in this city, Ouro can pick up one of his level 30s. He can get he can defeat the 2 electrodes here. I don't think they've seen any vanilla electrodes, so.
It was a Jumpluff, not a Skiploom Guy McGuy. I said grown-up Skiploom, sorry if that was confusing, but yeah, it's Jumpluff doesn't help him unless he wants to breed, which he won't. We're never gonna see breed strats. It's never gonna be a thing.
Doing it next race. Anyways, TM10 for Ouro.
Yep,
That does put him in a good spot to finish column 5, and BLTR if Scyther's in a good spot.
Want to see the dex check, dude?
He's not checking the decks.
Check the dex! I want to see it!
Well, we gotta see what the shiny is first.
Okay, hopefully we'll check the dex after this, because before I just, I don't know, dive over excitement.
I feel like they modified the Gyarados to not swim around, because I've never seen that thing swim around. It's a Ghastly. Okay. Oh, I like that shiny. It's very pretty. Anyways.
Yeah, because he didn't set his times during the day, then that kind of makes two bingos a little bit harder for him, because he'd have to go and find the Roamer or the Suicune in Tin Tower.
Or he could clock reset.
He could. But like he hasn't really even done anything that this time and date has really helped him with.
The Ghastly is a rock type move.
He didn't do the bug catching contest. So
Did Myzl?
I don't know. Myzl set his date to Sunday. He didn't change his day or his time.
He's still not checking the decks. Anyways.
Check the decks. I can't take it.
Anyways, he's now going into the Rocket Hideout to defeat the 2 Electrodes. Just to kind of get that goal out of the way. Oh, it does not move in Gen 2. Okay.
But like this, but I mean, does he? I don't think he has anywhere near enough money to buy all 3 Gengar Pokemon. So, and he doesn't have Flaffy or Skiploom info. So this doesn't actually help him at the moment. But you know, I guess he might get Flaffy or Skiploom info out of one of these. We'll have to wait and see. But I don't.
Breed strats.
Stop, dude. But I think personally, I think I disagree with this play. But we'll see if it works out for him.
I forgot who it was, but somebody who's doing their tournament match recently, like, you know, was I think it was Croya. He was fighting the Electrodes, but he wasn't even letting them show up. Like he could tell what they were based on their cries.
Oh yeah, I could. You can, I guess you can kind of do that because these trap Pokemon you can't run away from, so that can be a, you know, you can save before them and then like reset if you can hear the cry and it's nothing you're looking for.
Yeah, I strive to achieve that level of nerddom.
All right, what's this first Electrode? It's a Mew.
Mew. That's XP, I guess. And a defeat Electrode. Oh, he's already defeating 2. Okay, stream's kind of far back, I guess. Did he possibly fight one earlier? Or is the stream just that far behind?
No, I don't remember him fighting another one earlier.
Okay.
He fought with Voltorb earlier, I think. Or maybe that was Myzl.
Paris.
Oh, it's Paris. Whew, okay, that's good. He didn't have that information, so that worked out.
Alright, hopefully the third one's not something on the card. Well, actually, if it is, he can just have info on that. He did kill one earlier. Okay.
Oh, he did? Okay, my bad.
Well, we can't trust chat. We're just gonna assume he hasn't killed any. Okay. So this Paris is giving him a lot of trouble.
It's not getting the ball, is it?
No. Minimum catch rate's a lie.
I don't think Surf would kill this. I think he could weaken it with Surf and it would be okay. I mean, it's. I know it's Paris, but it does resist.
Alright, he got it.
Okay. Guess he's just gonna check this last one while he's here.
Raikou.
It's a Raikou. That's not gonna help him.
Yeah, you just defeat that. Or he'll catch
Or
it.
run.
Okay, so yeah, he must have. The chat was right. He did fight one earlier because he only killed the Mew.
Alright, well you can just run from this, so
Opting to catch it for some reason.
yeah, I don't know. He's lost me on that one.
Maybe the 4 TM non-damaging moves. Paris has Sweet Scent. String Shot. Oh, so close.
Okay, so I guess he is still looking for that goal, but I don't think he needs that goal to finish the to finish the card. But maybe he wants to look for something faster. So if he doesn't,
Oh, go ahead.
if he doesn't have if he's not going for 3 level 30s, then what can he do?
I was gonna say the Raikou had Super Fang, which would have made it easier to, go back in Dex and find those lower level Pokemon and catch them.
Yeah, I guess.
So
So
he
what can
decided to put in storage.
you can do row 1, row 4, row 5, column 4, column 5, BLTR. So you can do 6 different bingos, and that's if he gets so he could cut out row 1 because I don't think he has enough to buy all 3 Game Corner Pokemon. So I feel like he has a path if he wants it, but I don't know. I guess he's looking for a faster one. Maybe he just really doesn't want to do Mineral Badge.
Did Toxic just miss?
Toxic can miss.
Okay.
I think it's 85% in Gen 2.
Okay. So, yeah, he's going to go ahead and get the Glacier Badge, and then I think after this is when he's going to Dex. Hopefully.
Show me the Dex. Show me
Because
the
at that point, that does open up the Articuno Zapdos for him. It's right next to it. He'll probably look at it, and then Dex. We can only hope. Kakuna. Wow. Price ended up being no challenge at all. And a Remoraid, yeah. The price is pretty easy. Okay, Radio Card will get him his first bingo. I feel like we're going to see a clock reset from Ouro.
Do you think?
I don't think that
Because
going all the way
3 level
this week
30s is so valuable for him, so...
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, I really think that he should go for that goal.
Especially if Onyx Scyther's in a good spot.
Yeah. But we won't know yet because he hasn't checked the deck. Ouro, come on! Oh my god.
I think he's just
Can't
cleaning
deal
up
with
literally everything he can before he dexes.
Why though?
Why is... Oh, he's doing Flash, okay.
I guess. Man, this is weird. I mean, this is like not the path I would do if I was Ouro, but he's second seed and I'm not, so.
I think it's a good path, because, there's an encounter on Route 45 that, during the daytime, there's a level 30 encounter, and I believe it's also a Dark Cave as well. So after he gets Flash, he'll likely check the decks for 90 Pokemon seen, and then he'll check Articuno Zapdos.
Yeah, Myzl's probably checking TMs to sell for money so that he can get all 3 of the Game Corner Pokemon. But yeah, I think he has more money than Ouro does because he's picked up more stuff. So it's a bit more reasonable for him to go for that goal.
So this is like the freest ROM I've ever seen a Rock-type move be on.
Yeah.
Protein, he could sell that, although I don't
There's
think
that,
it can
yeah.
help him.
Yep, that's 4,900 right there.
Yeah, but it might be 4,900 a little bit too late.
I don't know. I don't know how much money he has right now.
I would guess about like 3,000, maybe.
Okay, we're gonna see a dex check from Myzl. Yes, here we go. Now
Sorry,
don't
I would
lag on
guess
me,
about
stream. Don't
30,000.
lag on me. Dude, it's lagging on me. I can't see it. Okay,
Scyther, Slowpoke Well, and 45.
Alright.
For Scyther. And, he's gotta check Sudowoodo. Whatever. Oh, Zapdos everywhere.
Jeez, okay, Olivine Water.
That's the best spot, yeah.
Ledian.
Everywhere.
Was it? Okay, it lagged for me, so I didn't see it now.
It was 35, 45, Mount Silver, and Ice Path, I believe.
Okay, I've just written down 35 and 45 because I doubt he's going to be looking for it in Ice Path or Mount Silver. He's got a fair bit of money. He sells his, well, I don't know, what is it? I'm not sure how much he has to sell. He needs about 15,000 more to get. Well, actually, not 15,000 because he's already bought the Gloom. Was it the Gloom?
Oh, we got a baby Electrode. What?
No, it was the Execute rather. Yeah, the Execute. So he only needs 2,300 tokens, so 4,600. No, 46,000 rather money.
Okay, we might see a dex from Ouro now. We're
We
seeing a
are.
dex from Ouro.
Here we
Let's
go. All
He does
right.
not have 90 seen yet. That's strange. Okay.
No, I don't think it's that strange. Scyther, yeah, okay. Well on 35. 45 rather. Dang it, stop lagging, dude. I want to see this dex check.
Everywhere.
Okay, see, looking at Zapdos again.
Yeah, Olivine Water is just by far the best
Actually,
place.
well, actually, it's a better place. It even is route. What's it called? 39. Is that what it is? The one just south of Olivine, because that's only 3 slots as opposed to Olivine's 6.
Golbat was in an awful spot.
Oh, was it?
Whirl Islands and Ruins of Alph.
Oh. Huh. Did he check Zubat at all?
I don't think so. I think he just checks Scyther, Zapdos, and Golbat. He's going for Roar. Interesting. I wouldn't have gone for Roar, but you know, maybe he has a better route in mind.
Well,
Scyther's
if he doesn't-
gettable now.
Yeah.
Scyther's beyond gettable.
But like he said,
He's
the
going
Golbat
to
was in-
Ruins of Alph. Okay.
Oh, is he okay? He's doing this, huh? All right.
I mean,
There's
it could work out.
17 slots here, so gonna see if he can find what he's looking for. So we got the 7 slots in the ruins, we got the 3 slots in the water, and we have 7 more slots in the grass on the outside of the ruins.
That's a lot of slots. Myzl actually going for Ice
Indeed.
Path because he has to get to Blackthorn to get to level 30. And,
Yeah, because he set his time to daytime, so he can get that level 30 relatively easily. All he would have
Right.
to do is repel with the shiny and the lead.
Yeah.
Dude, it's only 17 slots, it's not 27. It's not that bad. I don't think he'd be going for it if it was 27 slots.
I mean, depends on how adventurous he is.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe he's just crazier than I gave him credit for.
Okay, so no luck so far for Ouro. Meanwhile, Myzl about at the halfway point through Ice Path.
I thought, well, I don't know. I don't remember what I said, but it's 17 in total. 7, 3, and 7.
Oh, he thought you said 17, 3, and 7.
No, there's no one single area with 17 slots. Like, you know, the ground always has 7 slots, the water always has 3 slots. Unless
That'd be
you're in the
gnarly.
bug catching contest where it's 10 slots.
If there was an area that would have that, it would definitely be Meme Island. Just to have it and brag about having it.
He's looking here again, see if there's anywhere better, but there really isn't.
No, I mean, unless Meme Island's better.
He might have forgotten that he's seen the Zubat.
And that's not too high of a level to experience share up to, especially if he's going from Mineral Batch.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you don't need to do Mineral Badge, I don't think, with the info he has.
Not really. Oh, there's the
Oh, he
Golbat.
found it though. Okay, easy. Easy.
Okay. Oh, first ball too.
Nice.
Okay. Myzl about to run into the level 30.
Yep.
Does he know? All right. So with the repel, if you use Sweet Set with the repel up,
Yeah,
does
that doesn't help. No, you have to bike around. So yeah, that's what he's doing. He's repelling and he's leading with his level 30. He's biking around because repels only repel stuff that are lower levels than you. So this should be a level 30. And there it is. Well, Ouro finds Spinnerack in the water, so... But he has a Ledian, so I mean, it doesn't help him. What's he looking for in this route? I think I must have missed what was on here. It might have been one of those ones where the info flashed up on the screen, but it restream lagged for me, perhaps.
Okay. Um, hmm. Yeah, Ouro definitely has more of a stranglehold on this board than Myzl does.
So, what's Myzl looking for now? Is he looking for the Scyther while he's here? This isn't the best spot for it. There's grass and there's water on this route. It's kind of hard. It's easy to
there it
forget
is.
there's water. As soon as I say that, though, he finds the Scyther. So, geez, these guys sure enjoy making me look like I don't know what I'm talking about because they just.
Speaking of making Garf look not know what he's talking about, he's got to do pseudo-wudo at some point in order to capitalize.
Oh, jeez, of course, yeah.
On that row one, column one.
Myzl, no. Why should you do it? Okay, what else are you looking for on this route? The Ledian, I think, is on this route as well.
Yeah, I believe
Yeah.
so.
Okay.
Either Ledian or
It's the Ledian. The Ledian's on this route. Just hope you remember that there's water on here. Oh, Ouro finds Moltres there.
That'll work. That's just as good as Articuno.
Which I didn't actually think we'd seen in the decks, but hey, there you go. That'll work.
I don't think it was intentional.
Okay, well, no matter where you go for Ledian, it looks like you're gonna have 10 slots minimum.
Yeah, I don't think Myzl's aware that there's water on this route.
Yeah, he might not know. It's an easy one to forget. It's just a small pond on the right-hand side near the bottom of the route. Oh, I think he is going towards there, but he doesn't actually. He doesn't. You don't actually have to fight any trainers on the way to the pond. But well, he'd already jumped down that ledge, I suppose.
Yeah, Ouro's just got to get radio card, confirm that he's seen 90, and then get a level 30 somehow, and then an Onyx and Scyther, and I believe he's done.
Well, assuming he's got that third egg. You'd think that he'd have got it by now, but we did see there was a match that Herc did recently, and
I don't think he needs a third egg.
He didn't. Do you not think so?
No, he's got column 1, row 5, row 3, and then column 4 and column 5.
Oh yeah. Like if he had 3 eggs, then he could. No, actually.
Oh, there's the Lydian.
Okay,
for
nice.
Myzl.
Yeah, so he doesn't need to buy all 3 game corner Pokemon then, does he, Ouro?
No. But I don't think he's looking in the same spots that I am.
He doesn't have anywhere near enough money. I don't know why he's even trying this.
Make sure you don't.
Or did he just buy? Unless he just bought one while I wasn't looking.
I feel like he might have.
Oh,
he sold TM5.
Roar?
Ah! Oh no!
Ouro!
He cavined himself.
No!
Oh my god! All right, we need to. We definitely need to.
Now, Cavin's done it once, and now like everyone and their mother is making this mistake. It's.
We need an intervention. Too many people are cavining. This is something. At least he's got 2,400. Actually.
Okay, great, I guess. He really need. Yeah, he needs 2,300, right? Or yeah, 2,300.
Yeah, because he bought an execute earlier.
Well, I guess this is fine because he. Yeah, I think this is still okay. I don't think he needs Roar if he's doing this.
So imagine. Why would you want to skip radio card though? It's so easy.
He's not gonna see. He'll get radio card, I'm sure.
I mean, that might. Yeah, that's probably better than looking for the Scyther. Okay, I think he has. Yeah, okay, that makes perfect sense because he hasn't even done Ice Path yet. So, if he wanted a crack at that Scyther, I believe he'd have to do Ice Path.
So what do you think? What do you say Ouro's path was? Row 1.
I thought he'd be going for row 5, but
okay, not row 5 then.
Row 1, call 1.
He needs a level
call
30,
5.
So I guess he will clock reset because yeah, that's a pretty important goal.
Breaking the rules to say ha ha Ouro.
Okay, cheers, Keith. I'm sure he'll appreciate that.
Cheers.
Okay, so he is going to this weekend to get the level 30. Or level 40, but still counts. But he's got so much of a lead on Myzl, I don't think it matters that he's doing this slower route of doing things. I just don't see, like, he said it tonight and didn't even go bug catching. I feel like that's the only questionable thing Ouro's done so far.
I don't know. I still don't really think I agree with his route, but it's been working.
It works. Whatever gets you by to the next round.
And how close is he to 90 poke scene?
He had like 78 last time he checked. He's probably there right now. He just hasn't checked.
I don't think he's there yet. Well, I mean, I guess once he's fought these sages, maybe he'll be a little closer.
Well, that's what I was getting at, was maybe he's doing that this way instead of the clock change, just so he could try to get more scene.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense if he's if he's not at 90 scene yet.
Okay, so yeah, so he just needs to do 90 scene in 3 level 30s, and I think he's done. Actually,
yeah,
he'll still need.
No, he'll be done. No, you'll need Onyx or Scyther, won't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a Pokemon with 4 non-TM, non-damaging moves. Which I assume he's going for over Onyx or Scyther because, I mean, unless... I don't know if Raw was a mistake, but if it wasn't, then he might just have been not wanting to go for the Onyx or Scyther goal, and instead wanting to go for the Pokemon with 4 non-TM, non-damaging moves. But I mean,
I don't see why you want to do that.
But like he's been checking Pokemon, and I don't think he's actually got anything that great for that goal.
No, he really just. I think Roar really just made it harder on him, or selling Roar made it harder on him.
That was one dead Cliff Abel.
Yeah, it got jump kicked into the Shadow Realm. It's okay though.
It's transformed into a Gengar. It's fine. It's a better Pokemon now.
It became runnable. It's all right.
Yeah.
For the greater good. Someone can run that someday. Okay. So
That's the babe he's already seen. So no help for Myzl there.
Yeah, Myzl's kind of got a route if he could find that Sudowoodo fast. But I'm not sure about this. Yeah, he's going to be just as disappointed as Ouro was to find that it was in Ruins of Alph.
He's right there, so he can go over there, and that's what he's doing.
It's in the water. It's in the water.
He heard you.
He's checking the water.
What a cheater! He actually did hit Halkery.
I'm just.
I'm gonna have to DQ.
Literally in the same room as Halkery.
I'm gonna have to DQ this match. Ban Halkery from everything forever.
In my defense, the water's the best place to check because there's the least amount of encounters. Except all you're going to see is Totodiles.
He's got like C2 thoughts. I'm like, well, I'm guessing it's not here, and then never.
Oh, that would be awful.
It would be pretty terrible.
That'd be pretty standard.
Well,
welcome to Mingo, boys.
I mean, we'll have to get off Totodile before we can even realize that.
That smug little thing just dancing in your face. Like, you wanted to see other encounters? Nah, not today.
Yeah, this isn't looking good for Myzl. Not in any sense of the word. Are you serious?
Well,
I mean, guys, I have a hunch this might be the 60.
You think?
Mm-hmm. I really think this is the 60.
Ouro's having trouble taking out this Snorlax, but he's got it burned now. So...
Snorlax started using some Slim Fast, and
yeah, but...
there it is. Okay, Myzl found it.
Okay, good. So Myzl found it pretty quickly.
Toto's the 10% Kappa. Okay, so with the Golbat, I don't He could do Glacier Badge pretty
He'll
easily.
do Glacier Badge, yeah. He'll do Glacier Badge, and then he might try. If he remembers he saw that Cleffer, he might look for that.
It's a Lediba. Nice. Okay. So it's really just a race against Ouro finding Scyther. He's got to go through Ice Path unless he's wanting to go to Slowpoke Well. Which he might do, honestly. It's probably more worth it to check every encounter Slowpoke Well than it is to go through Ice Path at this point.
Either that, or Ouro finds a Pokemon with 3 non-TM, non-damaging moves and teaches Flash, but I don't think he has a candidate, so he's going to look for that Scyther.
Yeah, I think he's just going to go to, Slowpoke Well. But yeah, however this ends, this was a close race, I feel like. Closer than most of these matches go.
Slowpoke Well has 20...
There's an Onyx.
Oh, okay. That works. Alright then.
That's just as good as a
spot.
Scyther. He's a spot.
I love it.
Okay, that's okay, well, GG then.
Yeah, that's 5. Row 1, row 3.
Kind of anticlimactic.
All
Hi,
right.
Myzl.
Hey,
Hello,
Myzl.
gentlemen.
How you doing?
Could be better.
Lord.
That was bad.
I need
I'd like to
get my
talk
head
about
checked.
how I'd like to talk about how every time Onyx Scyther is on the card, Onyx is always there.
Could be better.
Okay, funniest thing that I
that
wanted
was
to bring
bad.
up about
I'd
Pokemon
like to
goals on this
talk about
card.
how,
Went to find
I'd like to
Zapdos,
talk about
found
how
Moltres, which I had no
every time
information on.
Onyx
Went to
Scyther
find
is
Scyther,
Onyx
found
is
Onyx, which I had no
always-
information on.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
Birds of
The
a
nice
feather
thing
flock
is,
together.
the 2 things that I shot myself in the foot on didn't technically end up mattering. I shot myself in the foot on 4
Yeah,
non-TM,
pretty great.
non-damaging moves.
Birds of a feather
Magby
flock
got
together.
extra experience at the beginning and tried to learn Milk Drink. That would have been its 3rd move, and I could have used that.
That
would've
was
made
its
me done
3rd one.
sooner.
I wondered if that was its 3rd one or not, because I couldn't remember whether it had 1 or 2.
Yeah, it was one of those things. Like as soon as I hit no, I was like, ah.
Yeah.
So
that
selling
was
Roar
its
was
3rd
in-
one.
Catch another
I
Magby
wondered
and
if
just
that
do
was
that,
its
but I
3rd
was
one
like,
or
I
not,
don't need
because
it
I
at this
couldn't
point.
remember whether it
And then I
had
sold
1 or
Roar, but then
2,
at that point, that didn't
Oh, I
matter
think
either,
I
so.
think there's an echo, so that's coming
So
from.
selling Roar
because
was
I think it's your stream audio that's active, Ouro, so you might have to mute that for.
Okay.
Oh,
Just so
okay.
there's no echo that's going on here. There's an echo,
Alright,
so
you're good?
that's coming from. I think
Echo,
it's your stream audio that's active, Ouro. So
No,
you
it's
might
still
have to
bad.
mute that for
It's worse.
What do we
echo
do?
that's going on. Oh jeez. Man. What? I don't even remember what I was gonna say. What was I gonna say?
So how does it feel to not run how does it feel to not run a Caesar?
Better. I don't die to fire things when I'm facing fire.
Yeah. Next time I think you'll learn not to fight fire with fire.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Myzl, you pulled a Garth, Myzl. What are you doing?
What do you mean, pull the Garf?
You didn't
learn
burn
Paralyzed
burn
Poison
po-
to the Widow.
Yeah.
Oh, so I don't know who was. I think Garf was the only one here at the start of this. So I didn't have anything to reliably status the Pseudo Widow since when I found out it was a friggin' Vileplume.
Weren't you
And
running
I-
Electabuzz?
I
Yeah,
was.
you crit it with Sacred Fire, and when Ouro tried it, it lived barely. So I think you could have reset.
Yeah,
and
it
tried
did like
again.
2/3. So like,
Oh, I didn't realize I critted. I thought
Yeah,
I just straight up murked
Yeah, it was definitely a crit. I think so.
Oh, well.
So that was it. You just missed that it was a crit and thought
Yeah,
it would always
So
kill.
my backup plan was the fact that I had seen a Pseudo Widow in
Sprout Tower.
Sprout
Yeah.
Tower. I was thinking maybe I could see where Electabuzz was, maybe just pick up a low level one somewhere.
yeah, I took a
I did have a
gamble into
backup
skipping
strat in
Sprout
mind.
Tower, and it sort of paid off.
Yeah, Ouro got the 2 babies right away. He got the headbutt on the Togepi. And he
Yeah,
found
that was
Magby's
silly.
nose. Yeah.
Yeah, not a runnable Pokemon, but he'll take it. You know.
I
was
believe
tempted to
Myzl,
get the
you only
Golden
saw
shot,
one
but
baby.
The Electabuzz was good, so
Yeah, I only saw the Tyrogue on 32.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you ran the Electabuzz as well.
I did.
Okay. Yeah, because you got Rock type move about when I expected you to learn Ancient Power, and you marked it at the start. So
My favorite part was how you both ran a female Keezabuzz. I'm halfway there, don't worry.
and it was like half physical too. It sucked.
So this is definitely the freest ROM I've ever seen Rock type move on.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Is the
yeah.
Ghastly Head Sandstorm.
And the
The
Polytoad
Eevee
from
had-
Bill had 2 rock moves actually.
Yeah, I had
one of
rock
which
throw
did-
and whatever else.
Like ancient power or
what's it?
something.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, Ouro, I wanted to ask you. I want to ask why you set the date and time to like Saturday evening, because you didn't take it. You didn't do the contest, and
just forced a habit, I guess.
and
And
because
it was one of those
nighttime, you
things where
couldn't
like
do. You
I
didn't.
didn't think about doing it for the 30s.
Okay.
Like I would have done it for the 30s, but I just didn't. Just because I haven't done that much, like many of these recently, I just didn't think about it.
I see.
I do want to say this was a fair bit closer than I anticipated it was going to be.
Yeah, that was a good race. That was.
To
We were
the-
starting
to
to catch
that
up to me
extent-
progress wise, and I was getting a little scared. Towards
Yeah,
the
like
end.
I had, and obviously, like I had the bird info. I was about to head over there to look for the Zapdos on 31, but I'd have had my eggs, but apparently Execute doesn't want to breed.
Oh dang.
I didn't even check because like by the
Why
time I
would
was
you
So
need
you
to
expecting
can't-
it, I
breed?
would-
You already have multiple eggs.
Yeah, like you've got 9 eggs. Like why didn't you just mark it off to begin with?
Those are technically seeds, guys. I'll have you know.
Oh.
I'm a Pokemon
All
professor.
right,
Actually,
push up on the
Actually,
bridge. Of
I
your,
think you'll
push up on the
find-
bridge of your glasses, you nerd.
I was just
I
about to say
mean-
that.
Expecting to get eggs from eggs, you fool.
Let me just put my glasses on.
you
so I
can't
can
just
see
smash
them.
eggs together and get eggs. That's not how that works.
Garf's the kind of guy that walks into a room and it's like, "Greetings, guys.
Hey, afternoon, hope it is fun to do well.
pocket protector."
Yeah, this
He just walks into
yeah,
a room. Actually,
what you're hearing is actually just me. This is not my normal voice. I'm just putting it through a voice modulator all the time.
I knew
He
it.
just wants to
I knew
sound
it, I knew
cool.
it.
Yeah, that's right. It's just the smooth voice you've gotten used to. It's all a lie. I'm
I knew
sorry,
it.
guys. I
My
like you.
goodness.
you guys have any like closing thoughts on the ROM? Anything that went awfully? Anything that went amazing?
No, the card looked like absolute trash when we started, and it actually didn't disappoint.
Yeah,
It just gave us too much.
You got info on like everything I think besides Flaffy or Skiploom.
Yeah,
I think my only complaint is that the Tin Tower sages need to lay off a Paris song.
They wanted to sing you the song of their people,
They
okay?
like all had it. It was ridiculous.
I'm all about Paris song
Oh.
strats now.
actually, it was real quick. I do like that. When I checked my decks after Lake of Rage and found what was I found Ledian. It was Ledian, Scyther, and then was able to get my 30 all on 45 at the same time, just about.
Yeah, and the sweet
Yeah,
King
I
was
saw
Bloody
that.
Boss, so
I was
Yeah,
like,
that's
oh,
alright.
I was afraid that it was going to be on the water, and you know,
I was actually-
wasn't-
well, I think you figured out. Like, I was heading for the water when I
Yeah.
when I ran into the Ledian.
Yeah, I think you
Mhm.
can get to the water without hitting a trainer if you go down the left side first.
Speaking of the water, those Totodiles though.
Oh my god, dude! I was like, I actually had to pause myself mentally and go, did I miss an encounter slot? I just don't realize it. Should I maybe go through Union Cave and look in the grass? I'm like, no. I've only seen Totodiles.
See,
No,
if you
Totodile's
had
100%.
gotten if you had gotten only one Totodile and then gotten Golbat like immediately afterwards, I would have DQ'd you because Hal was like whispering, "It's in the water,"
Yeah.
and you immediately went to the water, and I'm like, "No."
yeah, Golbat taught me I needed to count to 7 because I got the 7 slots in Ruins of Elf, and I just kept going because I thought I was at 6, and then I was like, "Isn't this? No, that's 7." And I just went outside, and Golbat was immediately. I was like, "Okay."
Dude, that was insane. Like, well, at least now I can focus entirely on the commentary.
There
Yeah,
you
there
go.
you
We'll
go.
do our
Yeah.
match that we finally commentate together at some point.
Let it be known I jumped in for 2 reasons. 1, to laugh at Ouro when he sold Roar, and 2,
Look,
because
you.
I apparently got tagged by Myzl.
Oh, I did want to ask you about that. I didn't know if that was an accident or if you were like short on cash for the 3 game corner pokes and knew you wouldn't.
It was
need
an accident.
more. Like, I thought that maybe it was like genius routing. Like, I'm not going to need this. I've got this. We're fine.
I mean,
Which-
I ended up not
Mm.
needing it because like Onyx Scyther was what ended up finishing it anyway, so it would have just been. I mean, I could have planned better ahead, but
Yeah.
Mhm.
because I had like 2K extra, I think, after I bought all the game corner pokes, so I didn't need to sell it.
Yeah,
was-
I was a little surprised you had enough, to be honest. It didn't look like you were picking up an awful lot of stuff, and I thought maybe you wouldn't have enough money, but it looks like you managed it pretty well.
My purchases were really stingy, so
I was well short, but I also didn't
You
do.
bought like 21
Crisis Gym.
Pokeballs in Azalea. I don't know if you'd call
That's
that.
only like 2,400. That's nothing.
I guess.
I didn't buy supers, which I usually do, and that's usually a big dent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think I have any other questions about it. Everything's pretty straightforward. Like
Yeah.
everything that you have that I don't, I had information on.
Except 2 babies.
Oh yeah, except for the 2 babies, but you headbutted, so
I think
Yeah.
you
What
had
did you
like.
find
I
with
think,
headbutt?
I think you had like
Golduck.
Cleffa info or something.
Yeah, Golduck
did
had
I-
headbutt, and then I found Togepi, and then Magby was in the basement Union Cave.
Oh, okay. You're right. I did find a Cleffa on a trainer, but then I thought I was thinking to myself. I wrote it down. I'm like, I wrote down no later than 32, and I didn't realize you were already in Union Cave. So I didn't repel on 32, thinking maybe you found them both there, or
Oh,
maybe
I
at least
see.
one of them.
Yeah, he didn't.
And I did find the Tyrogue, so I was half right.
Yeah,
I
he didn't
indirectly
do Sprout
baited
Tower
you.
right away.
Yeah, no, I saw he didn't do Sprout. Like once I finished Sprout Tower, I was mentally just like, okay, he didn't do Sprout Tower. He's moved on.
Yeah, that was one of those mains where it's like I will just go see what the 9 is in the gym, and if I can get past it, I will just go. But if the 9's anything remotely difficult, then I go to Sprout Tower. I usually don't just jump on Sprout Tower. Although
hoping
you
to-
could argue I might have, like, there's a good argument for me should have doing that, but
It was one of those things like I was trying to see what like the next couple moves on Electabuzz were, and then hoping maybe I luck into like a Mewtwo or something while I'm in there. And then I found a Pseudo Woodo. I had 1 Sacred Fire left, and I didn't burn it, so I just moved on, and it ended up biting me in the butt at the end.
Yeah, that missing that crit was, I mean, that's an easy enough thing to do.
I just kind of took it for granted, like Sacred Fire against the Vileplume. I'm a higher level than I figured. It's dead.
Yeah, I was
It
worried
doesn't
when I
matter.
saw it was a Vileplume. I was like, I don't have any other option. I'm just gonna Sacred Fire it and see what happens. And it lives.
Ouro was 2 levels higher than you, and he still didn't kill it. So I think you would have
Yeah.
been fine.
Yeah.
I figured maybe you caught something that had like Thunder Wave or something.
Nope.
Or the 100 accurate move better than Thunder Zap Cannon.
Hmm.
Zap Cannon is better than Thunder. I'll defend that.
I don't know about that one.
I've had more luck with Zap Cannon than I have with Thunder.
100% paralysis, 30% or
100%.
20% paralysis.
It's 30% on Thunder.
Is it? Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Not 100%, so it's worse. Point. There's my point.
There we go. Thank you, Ouro.
But yeah, I think that I'm good at this point.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for watching. Stay tuned to Randomania to watch some more of these races. I don't think we got any more today for
We've got
Pokemon
3
Crystal.
tomorrow.
3 tomorrow, eh? Nice.
Okay.
So yeah, we got one at one at
Damn.
2 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Eastern, and 10 p.m. Eastern tomorrow.
And
So,
guess who's around all day tomorrow to do commentary?
I actually might hop in there and help you. I'm good all day tomorrow too. So we'll
Alright.
see.
I'll commentate Fire's match because I play the loser.
Maybe I'll be able to rest my vocal cords a bit.
Yeah, I'll give you a little break.
Maybe
Garth,
I'll
you've
break
been
the
our
rules
hero.
and jump in the middle again.
There's no rules. I jumped in 30 minutes in.
All right,
Reminder to
yeah.
go to the Kiza store and buy Kiza merch.
Stop. So this isn't. It's not the stream for that, guys.
Anyways,
Boo.
It's
Right,
always
guys.
the stream. It's
No,
always
no,
the
no,
stream
no,
for this.
no. We're plugging Randomania stuff.
Shut it
instead.
off. Shut it off.
Follow the channel. Follow Ouro. Follow Myzlstyx. Follow Hal. Follow me if you like. Don't follow Keysron. Thanks for watching.
Not my store.
Follow Maximum Barnage for restreaming
Oh yes,
this.
follow him for thanks to Maximum Barnes for restreaming as well.
Maximum Barnage shops at the Kiza store. So should you.
Oh my
Get out
god!
of here.
Cut it! Cut the stream!
Goodbye. See you later.